Black Americans, come here. Come here. This is a message for y'all, especially my Black American women. Come here. Listen. I think it's time for us to show how strong and how powerful the Black American dollar is, since they don't believe us. I think it's time to boycott the braiding shops.
I am so confused. Why am I seeing that on August 1st, African Americans or a specific African American has forged a protest against African businesses?
So black people, has it gotten to this extent where black businesses are going to be boycotted? Either black American, African businesses, has it gotten to that level? For real, I don't think we deserve to treat ourselves like this. It's not fair at all. So this conversation has been hitting up on TikTok, and it's really not a quiet one, because once you go to TikTok, most likely the first video that might just come up on your FYP is this particular topic of African Americans, Black Americans saying they want to start boycotting African owned businesses come August 1st till 2026. You had that right. It's got a lot of folks debating, defending, and downright dragging each other across the digital street. And if this is going to be happening, are we going to call this accountability, or is just about the division that happens between the Black Americans and Africans, or is it something deeper that's been bubbling for a while? So we are going to get into this. And so the reason for this whole boycotting thing is because of the whole drama that came during the Essence Festival 2025. Of course, it came with so much drama, and it's one of the things leading to this. So we are going to be watching what people have got to say. Welcome to today's video. Kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let us get right into it.
How we should control the fast when we the one who bought it.
Black Americans, come here. Come here. This is a message for y'all, especially my Black American women. Come here. Listen. I think it's time for us to show how strong and how powerful the Black American dollar is, since they don't believe us. I think it's time to boycott the braiding shops. That's what I think it's time to do. It's time to boycott the braiding shops. Stop going. We know how to braid. Let's braid our own hair. Support our own small businesses. Stop going to the braid shops. Teach them how to have some fucking respect, because they have none. Black American power. Black American dollar. They need us. We don't need them. Remember that. Do I wish there could be unity in a community? Absolutely. But that ain't gonna happen until they give us our fucking respect. And they've never done it. So, fuck all that. Boycott time. No more African braid shops. It's time to boycott the African braid shops. Stop going. Let's show them how powerful our Black American dollar is, since they think we can't control this fucking narrative. Since they think we got everything, let's show them how much we really fucking got. Black American power. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. Like, follow, share, comment below. What you think? Hi, guys. So listen, I made this post to boycott the African braid shops. And honestly, I didn't expect it to pick up as much momentum as it did, but it did. And I think it's a good thing. And like I said, I don't just talk about it, I bees about it. So since it's picking up so much momentum, since we are in a paradigm shift, and since we as Black Americans are really sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of telling them we are sick and tired of being beat, battered, bullied, and abused by every ethnicity that is not a Black American, I have picked a date, and I say starting August the 1st, for the entire month of August, we boycott African-owned businesses. That includes restaurants, hair salons, braid shops, etc., etc. It's time to show them that our Black American dollar is what runs this damn country. We are no longer tolerating disrespect. We are demanding it. We have been punching bags long enough. No more. So, I say again, August 1st, we're going to start. And for the entire month of August, no support for African businesses from Black America. Now, there are some of you in the comments that are saying, well, if we're going to do this to our own people, to Africans, which, by the way, they're not our own people. They are not Black American, and they don't even want to associate themselves with us. But I digress. If we're going to do this to them, then y'all are saying, well, we should do this to the Asians. We should do this to the Arabs. We should do this to this. I agree. And if you want to do that, start your cause. Shit, again, I bees in the trap. I'm about this life. We can do one ethnicity a month for all I care. Start your cause. Get out my comments. Start your cause, and we'll follow it. That's it. Don't challenge me to do it. I'm doing what I believe in right now. So you do what you believe in right now. This one is August. Pick who you want to do for the month of September. State your case. Start your cause. Share your video that is motivating this. And rally the troops. I am all in. But right now, for the month of August, August 1st through August 31st, no support for African businesses. All right? And as I always say, Black American power. Let's go. So listen, if you are on board, like, follow, comment, share, repost, guys. Make sure to follow so you can be updated about new information. Okay? Bye.
You just see the videos where they were like, they're gonna boycott Africans in August. Can y'all do it now? Like me, if I was so passionate about something, I would never wait till the next month. Do it now. What's holding you? Do it now.
If you're not Black, just keep scrolling. This video is for my African Americans and African brothers and sisters. Specifically for us. I am so confused. Why am I seeing that on August 1st, African Americans or a specific African American has forged a protest against African businesses, from African restaurants, African braiding salons, anything that is African owned? They have started a campaign that on August 1st, we as Black Americans will be boycotting these businesses. What the fuck is wrong with us? What is wrong with us just as a people, as Black Americans, African Americans? What the fuck is wrong with us that it makes sense to boycott African businesses because you may have had a bad experience with a African business? You've also had a bad experience with an Asian business. You've had a bad experience with a white business. You've had a bad experience with an Hispanic business, and so on and so forth. Where's the energy for those businesses that continuously come into our communities and disrespect us? But you want to start a war, a beef, continue a beef with Africans? Like, make it make sense. We are all one. Sure, we can distinguish ourselves as African American or African, but they look at us all the same. They don't look at an African and say, oh, you're African. They don't look at me as an African American and say, oh, she's an African American. No, she's a nigga. They all the same. So what sense does it make that we are boycotting our own people? Sometimes we can really be our own worst enemy. They don't even need to do anything to divide us. There's nothing more that they need to do. We can complete the mission ourselves. The self-hate, because that's what it is. It's self-hate. There is no way. I don't even know how this thing even got legs. How did this even get legs? You got people agreeing with it, like, yeah, when I go into the hair braiding shop, that's why Black women ain't got edges, and that's why Black women got bald spots or losing hair, because they braid so tight. What? That's the reason why you're boycotting them? Because you made a choice to let somebody braid your hair a certain way and you didn't get the desired results? So that's justification to boycott an entire community of people? Like, y'all dumb. I say it all the time to my friends and family. The majority of people are fucking stupid. And I mean that with my whole entire chest. Y'all are some dumb, ignorant ass people. Because this don't make no goddamn sense. How you boycott your own people when you got people, other races, other communities that have done far worse to us than we do to each other? But you want to sit here and boycott your own people. I don't even have no more words because I'm really going to go off and get to cursing on here, and I don't need to be doing all that. Y'all need to grow up and do better. Matter of fact, let's make August 1st, you do go to an African business. If there's an African beauty supply, if there's an African, I don't know, corner store, whatever kind of business it is out there that an African may have, go ahead and make sure y'all frequent it on August 1st. Let's counteract this ignorance because this is fucking stupid. So goddamn dumb.
African and African American, are you guys serious? Right now, both of y'all. Y'all arguing about who don't want to be African and who's African or who's not African. Why does it matter? Y'all are black at the end of the day. The problem right here is that you guys are fighting each other and we have bigger fish to fry. We have bigger problems to handle and to solve to benefit us in the black community. But y'all want to separate yourself. Once we separated, the link is weak. And then they will come in and do what they always been doing. Taking control. And that's what y'all want. Because that's what y'all doing. Y'all giving them the upper hand to come in and do what they always been doing. Taking control. Y'all need to put your energy somewhere else. Come together and put that knowledge that y'all trying to teach each other back and forth, which we all know already. Use it for good. Use it to benefit y'all. Okay, us, the black community. Stop fighting each other. Where's the peace?
Video because I wanted to support Shaya's Shelf, who is promoting a protest for August 1st. Complete blackout on African braiding shops, restaurants, and stores, right?
So I would just like to say, I see nothing wrong with boycotting. The issue is you guys want to boycott an entire continent of people that you never met before. And that makes no sense. If you had an issue with a specific braiding salon, let's say it's called Sarah's Braiding Salon, right? You went there, they were rude to you, they talked about you, they treated you badly, then yes, I will 100% support, do not go to that salon. But to now come and say, oh, I'm not going to African restaurants, I'm not going to African businesses. You're not going to support a business because the simple fact that they're African means you're racist. I'm so sorry. You wanting to not go somewhere because it's owned by Africans and you've never went there before, they've never done anything wrong to you, means you're racist. You're basically saying you're not supporting that company because they're African. Not because they did anything wrong to you, not because they stole your money, not because they yelled at you, just because they're African. That means you're racist. And I don't care, you guys want to say, oh, black people can't be racist or African people can't be racist. Yes, you can. If you're saying you're not going to support someone's business because they're African, that means you're racist. And that's wrong. Like, boycotting is a good idea when you're boycotting a specific company that did something. Boycotting a continent of people is crazy because you have not met everybody from that continent. And yeah, and I would just like to say, if you guys are boycotting, make sure you keep this up till prom. I don't want to see any, oh, I got my dress made in Africa, Nigerian prom dresses. I don't want to see any of that. If you guys are boycotting, keep it up. And I think you guys are forgetting back to school starts in August. So I hope you're ready to go to school with no hair done, because this actually makes no sense. You're supposed to boycott the specific company that wronged you, not an entire continent of people. Have a great day.
For black people, I think I'm just going to call this madness. And when I mean black people, I'm talking about Africans, black Americans. We are all black. I don't care what anybody says that some people say black people is when you're talking about black Americans and African Americans. I don't know. Then that Africans don't like identifying as black people. For crying out loud, I'm a Nigerian and I'm a black person. I don't understand it when people are saying that they are not black and that they are either Nigerian, they are Haitian, they are Jamaican. We are all blacks. We cannot keep denying our roots. We are all black. So Black Americans talking about boycotting African businesses come August 1st. And I'm just like, you mean we are really going to be doing this? So let's listen. I get that there's tension. Of course, there's always tension between the Black Americans and other Black immigrants, like those from Africa and those from the Caribbeans. Yeah, some folks feel like there's a lack of respect or connection between African immigrants and Black Americans, and yet there's been some real shade thrown on both sides over the years. But a full-on boycott, no, no. That's a bold move. Like, what's the end goal here? What are we trying to achieve here? Are we trying to spark conversation? Are we trying to demand change or just cancel each other out? Because from the outside, it kind of looks like infighting, and that's exactly what they want. They like seeing us turning on each other instead of building together. And it's so sad that as Black community, as Black people, we keep giving these people the reason to rejoice over our division. We keep doing things that will make these people see us that things cannot just be fine with us, we cannot be successful without them, and this whole thing is annoying. At the same time, I don't think we need to have these uncomfortable talks. The cultural disconnect is real. The stereotypes, the assumptions, the we are not the same energy, it's been sitting there simmering. We are not the same. Please, what makes us different? We've got the same skin color. Fine, as Black people, we've got different cultures, but when you are in a diverse place like the United States of America, for crying out loud, the first thing anyone with eyes is going to see is the color of the skin. And if anyone don't get to converse with you or speak with you, they do not even get to know where you're from. What they see is the color of the skin. So what are we talking about here? So maybe this boycott is less about shutting down businesses and more about finally forcing the conversation. Either way, we can't lose sight of the bigger picture. Unity ain't easy, but division won't get us anywhere either. Division is not just it as Black people. When we are divided, how do we get to grow our community? It's okay to be divided. It's okay, we've got our differences, but in our differences, we can still be united. United we stand, divided we fall. I think that is something that should be ringing in our heads as Black people. And one thing I like about this whole thing is that a lot of African Americans, Black Americans have come out to speak against this, and I am glad to say that a lot of them are saying that they are not going to be participating in this boycott of a thing. If you feel a particular store stepped on your toes, they got you angry, and you are not satisfied with the service they gave to you, it's okay to come out and call that particular store out. Very okay. But saying you're going to be boycotting all African businesses make it make sense to me. So guys, what are your thoughts? Drop them in the comment section. Do you think this boycott of a thing is necessary? Is it necessary? Drop them in the comment section. And if you've watched up to this point, then you're the real MVP. Kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and we are going to see you in the next one. Thank you so much and peace out.